Guys, we're here with some blue-black rogues in modern. You know, I didn't know rogues could be modern playable, but there was a person who top-aided the modern challenge with this deck list, and I said, okay, looks halfway interesting. Let's try to make it happen. We got Thieves Guild Enforcer as our Delver of sorts, Soaring Thought Thief as our Lord, and our Bitter Blossom as a way to produce tokens, you know, make everything work out well. We've got Fatal Push, Drown in the Lock, Thought Scour is good at removal spells, counter spells, Thoughtseize interaction, a couple different more counter spells, Mishra's Bauble to fill the yard, and use with Alaris the Dream Den. Lots of blue and black sideboard cards, but let's get into it. Oh lordy, I forgot since I'm on no computer I gotta reset all my things here. There we go, let's reveal Alaris the Dream Den. Let's do this, let's set up all of our stops here. Okay, all my stops are back. This I want to pull out a tiny bit. I think I want to mulligan this hand. Didn't look particularly powerful. Ooh, Code Empire. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot, man. Thanks for the donation. Decide to get rid of a land or an Archmage's Charm. I'm going to get rid of Archmage's Charm because I kind of want to go like Swamp, Thoughtseize, and then Island to be able to play our spells. Ooh, I already see animations. I got to show chat. Let's do this. Disable animations. And now things should look a lot smoother. Opponent said shout out to chat. That's good. Well, now my life total isn't actually under duress, so I'm fine just shocking Thoughtseizing here. Wow. I'm gonna take Ugin the Spirit Dragon because, like, the other two cards just do the same thing. They don't have a way to get to Tron. The reason I Thoughtseize was to try and find, like, a Sylvan Scrying or something there. Real big boy deck. Something. Yeah, no, I took yesterday off because I like set up my computer and I was still setting up all my recording stuff. I was like, okay, I kind of need to do some other stuff before I go live. Yeah, I'm gonna go get Island with this anyways. And Soaring Thought Thief has flashed. Guess we got very punished for ditching the Archmage's Charm. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that resolves. Sadly. Do I have a paper collection? A little bit. Not as much as I used to have, but definitely still have one. That was unfortunate. They found Tron piece plus the... Tron piece plus thing to do with it. Metal coating. I will counter the liquid metal coating. Hopefully you find something like Archmage's Charm to deal with whatever the next thing they're getting with Karn is. Land is Forest and an Unknown. And there's Archmage's Charm. Still in a pretty bad spot, I think, but could be worse. Could be worse. They could have just, like, Karn liberated and got rid of my land, and then I was, like, pretty dobs. One's 5-color elementals. I may play that soon enough. I do kind of want to play some more Mimi decks. Because I've been sort of disillusioned with the top tier at the moment. And I'm not so confident that Uro and like Omnath and Mystic Sanctuary and all that stuff will be staying around for that much longer. Like got Wurmcoil Engine. Yep, I mean, I have to counter Wurmcoil Engine. Don't really have a choice here, I think. If they had main deck Veils, I would have lost my mind. God, I swear I turned off my notifications. I'll have to deal with that afterwards. Surprised I didn't get, like, Walking Ballista to set up this. I think I need to make this bigger as well. Make my hand size a little bit bigger. Thoughtseize gets axed. Thoughtseize will not get axed. Okay, you got me, opponent. You got me. What do we have post board? Oh, you even have Ceremonious Restrictions. I feel like I like these cards because Fatal Push does basically nothing. Cling to Dust also basically does nothing. Spell Snare also kind of does nothing. So, maybe I do just want Cling to Dust just as like a cycle. It's kind of bad. Drown and Walk is kind of bad. I mean, it's not great, but we definitely need to keep it in over some of these other cards. I feel like Spell Snare is a card I would want on the draw, but not on the play. I know it hits Scrying. That's it. Do I want it? It's alright. Maybe we want just Surgicals. I could see you just, like, try and just cheese him with these Guild Enforcer, try to mill Electron Piece. Not that I'm reasonable. I feel like it's better than Cling, because Cling makes it so... It makes it so our, like, Snapcasters are worse. It makes it so our, like, everything else is worse. So, I'm kind of into doing this. Surgical is good. Yeah, well, I was thinking it wasn't going to be great. I think this is a keep. And I think I'm going to lead on just land pass for Spell Pierce. And just like pierce whatever their turn 1 play is and then Thoughtseize. We have to play a Triumph for 3rd color for E. That's like an option, I think. It's not that bad of an option. But I'm not so sure. Not 100% sure I'm doing something like that. I'm pretty fine just literally spell piercing anything. That's probably just like way too greedy to spell pierce that. Way too aggressive. Take Sylvan Scrying, I guess. Or this tapped pass. Classic no pressure keep. I think with like double disruption, I think it's good enough, but it could just be bad. No real reason to leave up Archmage's Charm, I think. We're just getting Lyris. And I think if they just play like a naked map, I'm just gonna steal with Archmage's Charm. Yep, Snowbeat Delver in the finals, yeah. Legacy. I'm pretty fine with just Snap taking that. Like, they're so far off, and, like, they need to, like, hit multiple times, I think. Let's scour them. Now we have the combo of... I wonder if I was supposed to Thought Scour them or myself try and hit Bobble. Now I just, like, lock them with this Mystic Sanctuary loop, right? Grab on top. Looks like the stands. I could believe it. I'm just gonna Thought Scar myself now, try and hit something to play with Lyris. That's something to play with Lyris. Bauble ourselves. I think I'm fine drawing Thought Scour, because I can Thought Scour myself, try and find like an actual threat. Or Thought Scour them if I draw Drawn and Lock, yeah. So I actually think I'm just gonna Thought Scour them here. Yeah, I'm fine, like, Snapcaster Thought Scouring myself now. Yep, they've seen enough. Okay. All it took was our opponent doing nothing forever, and then we were able to win. Do we want Spell Snares on the pull or on the draw? Yeah, no. This Sanctuary is like, whew. Not sure why they did that. Do I just want like the third Surgical Extraction? Just try and like full cheese them? If I'm full cheesing them, what am I like taking out? What can I take out if I'm gonna full cheese them? Because I feel like I want all these other cards in my deck. Like, I can't imagine not having any of these other cards in my deck. Bitter Blossom. I'll do it. I'll try it out. I'll try out taking out the Bitter Blossom. I'll try it out. I'm gonna keep this hand, even though it's probably bad. But, you know, I always loved, you know, trying to cheese these types of hands. I'm just gonna do this, try and hit a Surgical Extraction, and then Surgical them. Surgical? No Surgical. Feels bad, man. Well, if we can draw Surgical Extraction, I feel good about our chances here. Do I want to Deprive? Deal Deprive? Or go for the full cheese for Surgical Extraction? They drew Ulamog. I feel like I want to go for the full cheese here. Try and find it. Maybe this is just like really horridly bad. Well, didn't get full punished at least, because we found Ceremonious Rejection. I would have loved to find that Surgical. The problem is this Ulamog is like looming over this game essentially. I wanted to just Thought Scour them main phase because then it made it so our guy's a 3-2. Deprive with Mystic Sanctuary is one heck of a combo. They just have the goods. What's good is that I can do this. Pick this up so it's not the end of the world for me. Surprise, guys. Yeah, I know. It was great. I We still have Drown in the Lock, which should be able to deal with basically any of their threats. We have our Delver out right now, so if they don't have another threat, we'd like put them on a 3-turn clock. So we're actually not in that bad of a spot, right? That sucks. That sucks a lot. I would have wished they didn't draw that Blast Zone. Oh, they have a Veil of Summer. Brutal. Nothing I could have done about it, realistically, I think. I think we have to just jam there. Sucks they had another Veil after he milled one. Wish we had Surgical there. I would have... What? What are they doing? Like, we just kill their Karn. Oh, they just have Dismember in hand? That sucks. Yeah. I'm just having everything there is pretty... This combo draw that they had was pretty good. They didn't have this Blast Zone. I actually feel like not that far behind. This Blast Zone kind of takes us out of the game, I feel like. I think we're just dead at this point. Maybe, like, I'm supposed to continue play, but I don't know. Feels like fine-ish. I think... What happened in game 1? Just, like, kind of drew a bunch of lands, right? I mean... Was there a big mistake we made in game 3? I mean, maybe just keeping our hand is, like, bad. I could see just keeping our hand is just really bad. It does seem a bit light on threats. Yeah, but my guess is the idea behind this deck is you're like a Delver deck, but in Modern, where you're like, play a threat or two, protect them, kill your opponent with them. It was X3. Let me tell you, if you put I do badly with 4-color control, people aren't going to be watching that video. People are not going to be clicking on that video. So, like, it's also, I'm so happy that MTG bot is back working. So happy. Is there any situation where I'm thought scouring them? I don't think so, so I think I can just play this Fetch Swamp. Why not just play Delver? Because Delver is bad, and these cards aren't... I would very happily say Thieves Guild Enforcer is better than Delver in Modern. Very happy to say that. It's basically as easy as it gets. Sucks is this is really bad against hero deck. Milling them. This in Mana Traders? Well, I'm not qualified for Mana Traders, so I'm not going to play it there. Yeah, just don't submit that red-black deck that I assume that you guys are working on. Because that deck is, like, bad compared to what you could be playing. No flying. Yes. but like that doesn't matter because Delver Secrets doesn't like flip consistently, which is the problem. Like the problem isn't that like Delver is like an inherently like bad card per se. Oh, I didn't realize how little basics we had in this deck. Actually trapped me on it. Let me tell you, snapping off making a video on this one. Like the thing is, I never do the or at least I almost never do the look at what like the new hot deck is that people post on Twitter and make the video first about it, because if you do that, like you're just guaranteed so many views, and, like clout and stuff. And I should just be doing that like every single Monday. I should just be like jamming like whatever cool stuff is out of the weekend, especially when new cards come out. Like not doing that is just such a huge leak. Because I realized I have to like squat sheaf along with some other people did, and it was just like, I was like, how did I not think about just doing this before? I don't know how they're gonna deal with that. We basically mulligan to 5 because we have these 2 fatal pushes that aren't doing anything, but you know, sometimes opponent doesn't have anything of relevance either. Down every turn. Well, we only have 1 Mystic Sanctuary, so didn't get it forever, sadly. Zero matchups, yeah. If you have a bad Euro matchup, you cannot reg it for any big tournament. I don't think I'd care about running 6. I was normally playing Omnath, but the problem is that there will be, I would say at least 10% of the field will be playing Omnath. Euro deck, so Blooded Strand, sure. I think I'm just supposed to attack them here. Like, they can't realistically, like, use this very well. The fact they didn't get, like... Spellstorm's not awful. Would have liked to have that last turn. Like, they're just not going to be able to have, like, enough blue sources, essentially, to do the stuff that they need to do. They're going to just path to exile here. I'll let that go. Oh, I don't have any more. Let's see what get with them. I think letting that go is fine. Well, if you can't beat the winner's meta, yeah. And I expect Earl Omnath to be a large portion of the winner's meta. Oh yeah, I could have gotten Luris back like infinitely. I always forget. That's so bad of me. I forgot that I could get back Luris. I should have just gotten back Luris and like fatal push like my guy. Oof. Such loosey goosey. So loose. There's no arrow in the yard yet, so I guess I got that going for me. Now I'm just going to leave a double drown. But definitely loose, having many turns not, like, put letters into my hand. Put it in your hand at the beginning of all games. I should just, like, have it open. All games. I just, like, forget about it sometimes. Okay, we won. Still. I feel like these are cards that are good. I feel like there's a lot of cards that we want to surgical out of their deck, actually. And then they, like, can't really win the game once we do it. Dragon in your hand. Yep. Hey, guys, you know, it's pretty clear people play a lot worse, you know, when they're on stream, right? That's how that works. What do we want to cut here? Spell Snare is still, like, fine. Bitter Blossom is good. Derive is good. Brutality is bad. Like, it's pretty slow. What is the last card? Maybe I just don't want 3 surgical extractions. Maybe just 2 is fine. Yeah, this is fine to me. Let's upload the deck to be, like, correct here. Now the deck list should be up to date. For those clicking the exclamation point deck list command, you know. Healers. Seems fine to me. Like, this hand's actually pretty good against a turn 2, red and 6, I feel like, because we have the cling. I think I want to draw that. Let's see what they're working with as well. Drawing Omnath. Okay. I guess I could have just bobbled myself, like, nah, it doesn't really make sense because I'm going to be casting a spell just like 100% of the time. Yeah, I just gotta cling this. Don't think I'm gonna Thoughtseize here. I think I'm gonna go double Thieves Guild. And then, like, the thing that would be the worst here for me is they play Teferi Time Reveler right now. So you already had a turn 2 play. Yeah, but I would have liked to find, like, a counter spell if possible because of, like, the threat of Teferi on turn 3. Which they have. Brutal. Yeah, it punishes me a lot. I don't think I can put these Thieves Guild into play quite yet because of the Ren and 6, but I don't know, maybe it's bad. I just do that. I'm, like, in a rough spot anyways. On that. Play this right now, pass the turn. If they just Teferi it again, next turn we can just play Thieves Guild, this, and then they have enough cards in the yard. Which, it's bad if they find an Uro, of course. And this Ren and 6 is also a problem. Hmm. Played the wrong land. I think that's gonna... I don't think I have another black land. Oh, I can go get... Okay. Really bad because it hurts my life total, which I didn't really want to do. Need to not hit an arrow somehow. Didn't hit an arrow somehow, some way. Didn't hit an arrow. Well, if they have drawn like Cryptic Command, we're in a pretty bad spot. The fact they didn't fetch for like something on top. I guess they do that. Unban blocks, unban artifact lands. I don't think you need to unback artifacts lands at the same time as Mox Opal. So what did they put on top? Cryptic Command on top? Oh, it only does this trigger once? Huh. I don't think I want to Thought Scour just yet. I guess we have Teferi Time Raveler. I don't know why I did... we killed the Teferi Time Raveler. I don't know why I did that on the main phase. That was really bad of me. That was actually horrendous. Ugh. I kind of wish that each Mox like showcase had a different like avatar. Like if you qualified in season 1, you had a like different legacy prestige than in a different one. But I do like that I got at least one prestige thing this season, and the popper one still doesn't exist. It's kind of funny. Huh? Yeah, popper's not great. Don't think I want to draw any of these cards right now. What's that? This. We can cling to dust. Next turn as well. Thank you for the follow, Zillorox. I appreciate it. may just be able to mill them out at this point, actually, now that I think about it. No, they just conceded. Oh, they just have 7 lands. Oh, that's great. I think I made a couple different mistakes that game. I'm not sure it would have mattered in the end. I thought, gee, this looks underpowered. How's it performing in practice? Yeah, I think I made a couple different mistakes that game. But they were related, I think at least some of them were related to not remembering what was on the battlefield and what wasn't. And like looking between chat and the game and forgetting things. I can't. Crokies is playing Vintage Cube, like for the first time in his life, basically. And he said he's 15-15. 8 of his losses are to the clock. Like, even as a new player, I feel like I never lost to the clock, basically, at all. Like, even in Vintage Cube, but like... people just think forever, I guess. The standard? Yeah, standard showcase prestige. Well, we have 0 lands in our hand, so we're gonna mulligan. This hand looks reasonable. I think I'm gonna ditch Watery Grave. That's really not second resident GG competitively. I mean, I think, like, if you literally only play Arena and try to play Vintage Cube, you're probably going to do badly at the beginning because you just don't know what the cards do. So, like, I'm not so sure. Oh, we're playing against this, and we have multiple counter spells. That was a nice pickup. Well, hopefully we're not just, like, dead. Okay, we're not dead. That's good. Okay, now we just, like, counter every spell they play for the rest of the game. Yep. Maybe? No, but, like, I want them to draw Informer. Because that means that they're not drawing, like, a card that I actually, like, can't beat in, like, some way or another. And, like, I know that I can beat this card. And I know if I, like, keep getting turns, like, I'm gonna win, right? We have counters, right? I mean, I guess that's true. I guess that's fair. That is fair assessment. Game. I think Dust doesn't do anything actually, right? I don't think so, because they can just, like, return it multiple times. Wow. I actually have 3 of them. Maybe I can get them with double cling if they have the 4th one. Just playing out Salvage Titan. Okay. Got it, bud. There could be issues. Oh yeah, that's true. But I'm just gonna cling here because now they can't cast 2 creatures in 1 turn anyways. It's not something I have to worry about. They have Belcher in their deck. That's good to know. Thought Scour them. Spell Snare doesn't do anything, I don't think. Zalek, thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. I really hate my music. The thing is, they can't cast 2 creatures. Like, unless you can do this. Target opponent reveals. And choose a card. Sure. Wait, what? Choose a card from it with greater make cost 3. Oh, 3 or greater. Okay, I see, I see. I think I'm fine clean just to like try and find some ways to actually just like kill my opponent. None of these cards do anything, right? Can't cast 2 creatures in the same turn, so I'm fine just doing this. Shadow Skull smashing is actually kind of a problem because they just smashing my whole board, right? I could actually still lose this game. Wait, they didn't smash my whole board? I gotta thought seize them. Wait. Oh, because I milled it. I'm run. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to lose anymore, I don't think. I guess I can still lose if I mill over a Cling to Dust. Or a... not Cling to Dust. A Creeping Chill. I just need to make sure this is not in the yard. Well, no, they can just sandbag, like, having 2 creatures in their hand, right? Well, and they can only have 9 Briz because of the Creeping Chill. But they could just, like, if they had that Narcomoeba in hand and had, like, a way to cast blue and then cast the 2 creatures, they can still get it. They just have to play a bit differently. I would love for them to attack. Just play Laris. Get Bauble back. I'm targeting them. Agadeem's Awakening. Well, they don't have triple black, so that's good for me. I'm surprised I didn't cast the Salvage Titan like earlier. Okay, they've seen enough. I will bring in Surgical Extractions. I feel like possibly some amount of these. I mean, Fatal Push is obviously doing nothing. But Blossom seems like insanely slow. Spell Snare seems fine actually. Probably don't want this. At least the Spell Pierce. Maybe I do want those over the Spell Pierces. I think this is fine. Maybe it's wrong, but I think it's fine. Pierce is better than Thought Scour. That's close. Well, I mean, snap this stand off. It's great. Opponent like almost got me last game. If they had the 4th like way to get me, would have been kind of a tilter. Just gonna play this shock because either I Ceremonious Rejection with 2-drop or I use Guild Force with them. 7 twice. No, they kept 5. It was 5 in the other game. I need to actually, like, kind of take care of my life total, because I can just die to, like, creeping chills. I'm 99% sure they kept 5 in the other game. Yeah, they mulliganed to 5 in the other game. Dirt City Informer. I think I still just want to counter this. Would a whole breacher be in modern if it was legal? I'm not actually sure it'd be that good. Fetch land. Yeah, it's probably better to do that, but I don't know by how much. Let's just take the Narcomoebas out here, right? Let's just surgical the Narcomoebas, right? And then I, like, can't lose? Pretty sure, right? Sword, surgical creeping chill. Oh, I could just do that as well. If I cling, Sword of the Meek, how many swords do they have? I see 2. Oh, the thing. So if I cling the sword, I think if I cling the sword and surgical, then I just die to the beats, right? Because I take 5 and then I go down to 3 from the surgical, and then I just die in the air. So if I surgical the Narcomoebas and just pay mana, then I can't lose, right? Because they can't play another cling and narco, surgical sword. That's an option as well. Can't discard the last card yet. One hit and win. Just trying to think, just make sure. If I do cling Narcomoeba and then surgical. Yeah, so I do that and then cling Narco, yeah. I have Charbelcher in hand. That shouldn't matter, yeah. And just pass, and then we're good to go. Modern stick would be better. If Wasteland was legal in modern, things would be. No, I need to not have 6 at this point. I just surgical there, creeping chills. I mean, it doesn't matter. We already had guaranteed lethal. Literally couldn't lose the game. But that definitely locked it up anyways. Clean the sword. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't think we can lose anyways. I don't think we... Oh. Yeah. I don't think we can lose anyway. Yeah. I agree with Traderdom there. deck in the Super Qualifier. I feel sad for you. That was 6-3. Well, you know, better than I did. Yeah, I do want Soaring Thought Thief. How do you keep this just in the blind? How do you keep this? How do you keep this 7? What? No, but like, I don't know. I think this is just pretty bad. I guess I just take Conflag. I mean, I don't want to take any of the other cards. I mean, yeah, we are going to be in a rough spot here with how our deck works against theirs. I actually don't think we can win this game. I think we're just, like, this matchup just seems like the stone worst for us. I'm just going to concede. This game's over. Just because of, like, our deck. I think we literally lost in the deck building portion of the game. Yeah. This matchup seems so impossible. Like, on the draw, you literally do nothing until, like, turn 3, essentially. I don't think I would play Dredge in any tournament. It's like, I don't think you're good against nearly any of the decks you were good against before. Because, like, you're both really... Every deck got quicker, and your deck stayed the same, if not got slower. I think I can keep this one, boys. What do you guys think? I mean, Dredge is, like, has some matchups that are probably, like, Dredge is not, like, unplayable. It's, like, solidly in the tier 2 camp, I think. Whereas if people just literally have no graveyard hate, whatever, then you're probably going to do fine. But it's definitely in the, like, significantly below average decks. Yeah, Mill definitely beats Dredge, because you're main decking 4 Surgical Extraction, like 3 to 4 Soul Guide Lanterns. I think I'm actually fine not Thought Seizing yet. Now that getting my Soaring Thought Thief down. I could just Surgical all the Dredgers. I kind of always liked Surgicaling the Dredgers over the Payoffs, because they just had so much, like, burn in their deck. I'm kind of into Surgicaling Stinkweed, even though it's probably bad. Because the thing is, like, it's kind of bad also because we're milling them a lot, so I probably don't want to actually do that. This from the modern prelim? Take Narcomoebas plus Bloodghast here. How good of an idea is that? Take Narcomoebas and Bloodghast, just play to beat the Ox plus the Conflag. think that seems reasonable. What do you guys think? We're going to be going down. I think I kind of like doing that. I'm going to try that out. I'm gonna try this out. Probably lose. I think we played against two matchups that like were pretty bad against this league. So do I have snipping tool? There we go. A new computer, like I kind of need to mess with the settings still. Well, I definitely can't Soaring Thief this turn. Their hand was pretty nutted, it looks like. There's a bike coming whenever they ride the bus. God. But I don't think, I mean, Dredge looks good against my deck that is trying to mill them out and has, like, only surgical extraction. Could be incorrect how we played this game, though. Okay, Maz, get at it. Doesn't tell me what you're doing. They play Ox. I think I just have to let it resolve. Feel kind of bad about it. Just gonna pass the turn? Are they just gonna pass? What's going on here? Yeah, I'll just let that resolve. This is insanity. How do you have Bajuka Bog in your deck? How do you have Bajuka Bog in your Dredge deck? That's, like, so absurd to me. I would love to play Bitter Blossom, but I will die if I play Bitter Blossom. Maybe able to beat them with just Archmage's Charm, like make them draw, depending on what they do this game. Just need to find like a second counter spell to deal with the second conflict they have in their deck. Just draw all natural. Okay. The fact they played Bog was good for me as well because they don't have like quad red. Been hustling all day. So Okay, beat tarts. Let's see what the banger you've got today for me is. X equals 5 target. Sucks because we actually had to play this Mystic Sanctuary out. I know there's Mystic Sanctuary in my deck. I think this would be pretty easy from this spot, but I think we're probably dead, depending on what the last card in their hand is. Canister. Minus 45 USD, KW. Perfect. Plus 225 USD to me. Oh, I forgot they get the prize amalgams back this way. Pretty dumb of me, now that I think about it. The fact that they could just Ox the Veganos to get back the prize amalgams. So I actually just like lose this game. I forgot that this is how the card works like that. Yeah, I'm just dead. Not so sure that matchup is winnable, like in any way ever, basically. The days when I used to get. I'm gonna discard this cab. The thing is, like, I don't think I should ever build my deck to be beating Dredge, and just accept that I'm gonna be bad to Dredge, because I'd have to put so many cards in my sideboard to make the matchup winnable. This deck, we just have to accept that, like, that's just a Magic. Like, I think we just have to accept that that's gonna be the Modern Lottery matchup for us. I mean, we literally had 3 extractions. We cast double extraction, and the game like wasn't really close. Actually, it kind of was close because we drew a. Playing against that deck. Okay. I don't draw a land here. I'm going to bubble myself. But I don't. Yeah, I just think that that's a matchup lottery, and we just have to accept we're going to be bad in that one. Oh, it's raining outside? Is it raining? Well, found a thing for a spell scenario to do something, so that's good, I guess. Plays out the Tranquil Thicket. These alts count. I don't actually think Pawns is that bad. Mainly just because I think turn 2 Blood Moon's like good in the metagame right now. Can't believe that we just had double spell snare here. No, it's not mill. No, if I'm playing mill, I think the matchup's good. You can just control when you mill, wait till you have surgical, plus, like, the lantern. They have Texas matchup. I know. That's why I'm like pumped. They have like 3-2. Well, I mean, I guess they also have. It actually has more text than I think because of Bone Crusher Giant. And I think Ren and 6 is like such an important card, and they usually play like 2 to 3. You probably want to have it. Did get a little bit punished for playing out the Guild Enforcer. Maybe I want to be just playing Thought Scour there. I did forget about Bone Crusher Giant a little bit there for a second. I don't want to draw another land so I can convert this Thought Scour while also playing one of my counter spells next turn. Luckily I caught that. Got the mute there. I kind of have to deal with the scouting use. I don't really have that much of a choice. I'm fine just Thought Season here. I want to main phase that because I can find a land. Probably should have milled ourselves because of Season Pyromancer. Well, let's see if they drew anything good. Doesn't look like it. I think I just want to play Soaring Thought Thief here. Gives me Joker at 240. With the YouTube sub. Love to see that. Blood Moon is a problem. Now that's what I call a combo. I'm fine just playing this out. Start accruing that some value. Kind of only want to listen to this song. Now we're going to start going on the offensive. Hopefully they just kind of just do garbage. That's fine. Playing standard with better mana, basically? Not quite. I like they bolted my creature. Because it means that I'm still going to be able to kill this Chandra while also making it so I don't have to worry about my life total as much because of this Bitter Blossom. But my hand ended up being like really good against what their hand was, which is nice for me. Bolt plus Seasoned Pyromancer? Okay. I feel like I want to get Luris going here. Yeah, I don't want to trade the Thieves Guild Enforcer quite yet. Damn, you guys are going at it in the chat. Where's the mods at, you know, to fulfill the desires? I played this tapped. Other Seasoned Pyro, okay. Running Seasoned Pyromancers. Not that bad for them. Okay. You're gonna minus here, I assume. Not actually that big of a deal to me. Decided not to attack. Wow. Interesting. I feel like that's wild to not attack there. I just want to mill them out at this point. Context just wild deleted messages. I love that like last song. I think that's like one of my favorite catchy songs. Let's turn it up a little bit for a little P-Tart song. I think we just kill them next turn, right? We just have enough mill. Just mill out. Like they're probably just dead to mill, right? I can't imagine they're not dead to mill here. I guess they like deal with Luris. Find any rogue. I mean, they have to attack here. They go down to 3 cards in hand. Easy peasy. Easy peasy game. Easy game. I feel like I want Unearth here. I feel like Spell Pierce is not actually that bad, but like it's probably bad. I think I can just do this and not actually feel that bad. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm gonna submit and then go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I think I need to like shave again. Starting to get scruffly. I hate having to shave like every week. Not a fan. I don't know that song again. I love this song. Oh yeah. This is water grave. I'd be tempted. Just island. Not gonna cut it. I think I'm supposed to ditch Archmage's Charm because I want to be going to go get like early swamp here. Ooh, that's nice for me. Gotta convert my spell snare again? Oof. Shock? They're just gonna bolt me? Oh, no. That makes sense. I have to play this so I can go get swamp. Opponent said spell snare looking pretty good these games. I gave him a smiley face. I don't think I can reasonably go after that sprawl. Do I care about Cindervines? I don't think I do. I don't think I care about Cindervines. Yeah. You can resolve that. Am I supposed to go after the Topia Sprawl? I don't think so. I'm fine just getting this now. I think I have to leave with Drown in the Loch, though. Cindervines is like one of the biggest trap cards. It feels like a surgical extraction card, but like has slightly more. Not efficacy. Is it efficacy? No. Is efficacy the word I'm looking for in certain matchups? I don't think so, but maybe. I kind of want to counter that. Feels like their hand's bad if they're casting this right now. Applicability, maybe. I want to do this so they don't have the mana to bring back Seasoned Pyromancer. So far, the Cindervine is going to be basically Lightning Bolt. Steel Sprawl. Seems bad to me. This is the last card in their hand. What? Wait. Why not just... Why did they not just play Seasoned Pyromancer, respond to the trigger? And then Bolt. Wait, why did I play out Bitter Blossom? They get a Cindervines by Bitter Blossom. I guess I don't have to deal with the Cindervines after that, so I've got that for me. And I guess if they deal with my Bitter Blossom, then I get a Luris, right? The Cindervines may actually beat me. It's dealt a lot of damage to me. I'm not gonna fetch here because I don't have a basic island to go get, and I don't want to like kill my layers without having Archbee's Charm open. If they block with elementals and then I take control of one of them, does it stop blocking? Does anyone know? Can anyone tell me the answer to that? Because I don't know. I assume it doesn't. It does stop blocking. So they double block, I take one, and then it stops blocking, right? Okay. If you guys like all baited me, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. Okay. I think I need to keep my lures alive. And if I'm getting them to just basically bring back their Seasoned Pyromancer twice, that sucks. That sucks a lot. I was hoping that they wouldn't have that. It's not like I don't have like a clock though. Like, I do have a clock here. It's not like the game is just over. Getting that 3 life was very important. This game. It's looking like not killing the Bitter Blossom. Yeah, no, okay. I want to listen to this song again. I'm jonesing. I think I'm gonna draw 2 with this. This is Rouges. That was a pretty good draw step. What do you guys think? Do you think that was a good one? I think that was a good one. They have exactly just like Bolt. That's fine that I attack like this. Good thing they didn't have that. Oh, they said it was fine. I still have 2. I'm still leaving back 2. If they double block here, that's fine. They don't do anything. They have no cards in hand. They're dead to the stuff on top. Actually, I don't know how they could ever just not block at least 1 here. Because theoretically they could block like 1 here, lead this back, and have 2 more turns to find like a Bolt. So I think that was a pretty poor thing. They can't spiral into 2 bolts because they've already used 3 bolts. They could pyro into a couple different things though. Oh, okay, now it's locked up. That was wild. That was a wild match. Well, this deck doesn't actually seem that awful. We did play one matchup where we essentially have no sideboard cards for it, and one matchup that I think is basically the modern roulette of just like a 90-10 matchup for them. So, besides the dredge matchup, like besides just the matchup roulette of dredge, which is like very, very unlikely to be playing against, I think, our deck actually seemed pretty reasonable. Even the Bitter Blossom on the table, yeah. Blossom Terror as standard rotation. Like, this deck feels like it may actually be able to do something. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't feel like it's just a dud. So I'm somewhat interested in it. I'll see if it like puts up some reasonable results. Maybe come back to it later. Some smarter minds than me can maybe try and make it like better. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you like the video, liked anything about this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.